Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be doing once again another Hellfire boss, same as last week, but got quite a few weird challenges this week. So let me unplug my headset so you don't hear some like weird wire sound because I had to plug it in because it was dying. So we've got defeat the last enemy with a human. We're running a full human team, it's all good. Clear with 10 attribute advanced skills. You do not need to do that with this team. If you're running a team, maybe you don't have Mikasa, maybe you don't have Hugh. If you don't have Hugh, you can replace Hugh with Kizuna. If you don't have Mikasa, there's probably another human you can use somewhere in the game. That's the giant. Transcendent Bond, you can run Transcendent Bond. It'll be a lot less stats, but once again, you'll still get a nice chunk of points from it. Escanor, and of course, this Green Arthur here. So, the key characters on this team is basically Green Arthur and Escanor. Green Arthur gives you 40% HP because he gives 10% HP per human, and Escanor because he's going to be the main DPS. Everyone here is HP defense. Card set, increase allies' basic stats by 5%, decrease their damage taken by 10%. Of course, if you don't have that, you can just run like damage reduction card set sort of thing. Or like just highest basic stats, or just highest CC would be fine. But yeah, nothing really too special with this team. Everyone's HP defense. Mikasa has SR engraved gear, and not UR gear. Everyone else on this team has UR gear. She has SSR gear that's engraved. Can't run food. That's really it. Let's get on with it. Okay, here we go. So there is a tiny bit of RNG that's really required, and that's if you're running Hugh, you do need an extra buff card with him to get the gold buff. If you're running Kizuna, it's maybe a little bit more tricky because he will remove your buffs and give himself defense buffs per buff he basically takes. So first turn we're going to waste a bunch of skills we don't want. If we can go for attribute advantage, we will. If not, I'm not really too fussed. I got 14k points without it. You don't really need it. Of course, if you don't, let's say you don't have Mikasa or Hugh, you're running Kizuna and like Barn, you may then want to go for those attribute advantage ones, just so maybe then you're able to get the points to go over 9k. There we go. Arthur will tank this quite well, which is quite good. Pretty sure he has a stunt removal skill. Or is that phase 2? Or am I thinking of another demonic beast? No, okay, I'm thinking of another demonic beast. This is just buff removal. Look, with stunt removal as well. Anyway, we're just going to flatten this thing real quick. Get as much hand space as humanly possible. Escanor should kill. Mikasa is currently providing 40% basic stats. Hugh's giving us 20% increased damage dealt. Escanor's giving himself 20% all stats. He will still struggle to crit because this thing, even with 2 times crit chance, has a lot of the critical defense and resistance. Another Hugh skill. That is actually what I was hoping for. Thank you, game. We don't have another Arthur taunt, which is slightly scary. They're going to do this. Yeah, I'm going to do this. I don't think Mikasa can kill, even with her ult. And her ult does give basic stats to herself, so I will be popping that for some extra points. Can we even break it? There we go. I was going to say, can we even break the shield here? We can, thankfully. We should be good. That's just corrosion. If he spams that, I'm happy. Because I'll then get a bunch of cleanses as well. Goes for you. That's fine. He's got like... Let's actually have a look at everyone's health. Before we do anything, this is with no buffs on the team at all. Bear in mind, Escanor's at 1,000,000. Bear in mind when I play this, because if you use passive, I'll get a 45% basic stat increase instead of the 30%. So I'll pop this, I'll then pop the Mikasa one, because Mikasa gives herself 50%, so that should be 75%. And then we'll kill her this, and then we'll smack it with this, just in case it somehow survives. I'm hoping it doesn't survive here. If it does, I'm in big trouble, because it's going to have like 1,000,000 defense buffs. Okay, Escanor, you do a half health, mate. You got lots of stats here. There we go. He lands 2 crits, it's not too bad. Escanor may struggle to crit, of course, lower your box you see, lower the constellation, the more he's going to struggle to crit. My Escanor doesn't have outfits, so if yours has outfits, you may actually crit a lot easier than me. A lot easier. Points-wise should actually be higher than my previous one. Barely. So Mikasa's ult does absolutely nothing, that's nice to know. But overall, this is quite an easy boss. Of course, if you're struggling, you don't have Mikasa, you don't have Hugh, hopefully you have Kizuna. If not, you're going to be preying on a lot of RNG for like either Red Arthur. Actually, you can't because you're running Green Arthur. You can run like Yuri, Transcendent Barn. You basically just want any sort of human booster, like basic stat booster. That's the reason why Mikasa is so good. 40%. 40% basic stats, 40% HP. And then with his passive maxed out, sorry, with his passive you get 20% basic stats. And with his golden skill you get another 45%. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next one. Goodbye.